Hello and welcome to another how-to video for Jiggler. Today I want to share a very special template which we've been working on and in my opinion is the best template in the Jiggler library. This is what we call the Executive Property Portfolio. This is a buyer flyer on another level. Gone are the days where you're using a single page brochure or a double page brochure. What I want to share with you today is what I believe is industry standard and where the future of property marketing is going. This template has a double-edged sword, and how we're going to use it is going to help you do two things. Thing number one, what it's going to help you do is stand out from the competition with buyers. It's going to show buyers that your attention to detail is on another level, because as we know, an informed buyer can make an informed decision. And this executive property profile will allow your buyers to make an informed decision about that property because it has every detail that buyer could ever want or need about making a buyer decision. So that's one way. The second thing is this is also going to be a great listing tool. You think about it, you're doing a profile brochure like this, like no other agents are. It's going to put you ahead of the competition when it comes to selecting the right real estate agent. So I want to share with you quickly and easily exactly where you can find it. So we've recently added it to the new section of Jiggler. So you'll find it right here, the Executive Property Brochure, right? So the first thing you want to go ahead and do, because this is quite a large template, is you want to go ahead and save it first. Okay, so we want to go ahead and save it, and we're going to call it Executive Property EPP to keep it short. Okay, we're going to save it up. Now, as you can see, this template has quite a number of pages to it, and you can see the pages across the top here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to change the colors to suit my look, my feel. I'm going to go ahead and insert my logo. Okay, so I'm not going to go through and edit every single page, but what I am going to show you is what's on each page, and I guess what we're going to call it the feature and the benefit. And I guess this is like the director's cut version, you know, what's on the page and why we've actually put it there. So I'm just going to do a little bit of an explainer of how we see this template actually working. So at the end of this, you're going to have two options. Option number one, to print this in Office, or option number two, to go and get it professionally printed. Okay, so let's get in. That is page one. And now let's go into the second page. The second page is all about you as the agent, who you are, what you do, and why somebody should choose you, and also how to contact you. So this document has really been designed with the high-end property in mind. This isn't for the $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 property. These are for the $1 million to $5 million, $10 million property range. So the buyer can know a little bit about who you are as an agent, but also, as we know, in those exclusive property markets, most of the time, the person that has a property, the person that is buying the property also has a property to sell. So it's also great from looking from a potential getting listings tool or listings feature as well. So a little bit about the agent, and then it also has, you know, the auction date, the open house times, and the solicitor that the buyer or that the seller are actually using. So a little bit about you and a little bit about the property. Over the page, it's pretty simple. You're going to go and get what I call one of the hero photos of that property, and you're going to insert it there. So you can see the wording perfectly presented, absolutely stunning. You can go and put some of your key words there that really explain and accentuate the house. So again, nice hero shot photo would go there. And again, it's very easy to edit the photos. It's just like every other template. Click the photo, and you're just going to simply click delete on the keyboard, and then you're going to click place image in shape, very important, and then you can just go and select from your image library or upload a photo, and go ahead and insert it, and it automatically fits the shape. So on this page, this is where you're going to start to write a little bit about the property itself. This is where you're going to put the heading, you're going to put the property features. I'm just going to zoom in a bit more. You're going to put some of the main key features about the property. You're going to talk about the building itself. You know, is it brick? Is it double story, single story? A little bit about why the seller is moving, and a little bit about the neighbours and the neighbourhood. On this part here, this is where you start to actually explain the features and put the description of the property itself, okay? And then when you click onto page 4, if you picture this as an actual brochure, these are side by side. These page number 3 and page number 4 are next to each other. So the property brochure on this next page is also a continuation of what we just saw. So you'd finish off the property description there and finish adding in the photos. Up the top here, you can see all the details about the property. How the property is going to be sold. Is it for sale or for auction? Then how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, car, land size, rates, land size. Now, if some of these things aren't relevant to you, then you can simply just delete that, and it might just purely be around, it could be a strata property. You can add strata in and delete land. Again, you can edit this as much as you like and fill in the rest of the description. Over to page 5. Now this is where you're starting to add floor plans. And now remember, each page that we go to, you're going to simply click to change the colors, okay? We'll just go ahead and save that. And then the next page we're going to look at, again, near the floor plan, we're also then going to have a look at what we call the site plan. So you can, if there's a pool or a garage, we can see that on the site plan, and possibly even an aerial view. And this is also where we can put the property address and a little bit more details as well. Let's look at now page 7, and that again is just another hero shot because they're folding out, because on page 8, page 7 and page 8 are together. And page 8 is just a list of all the quality inclusions of the property. Again, highlighting some more photos of the property. So what's included in the property, so the buyers can tell exactly what are the key features, what is included in the property. So we're going to give them a full inclusions list room by room. Okay, so page 7 and page 8 are together, and again page 9 and page 10 are together. Then realistically, we just want to talk a little bit about the suburb itself. How close to the schools are we? How close to the cafes are we? How close to the local shops are we? Where's the buses? Where are the trains? And then a little bit of history about the suburb itself, okay? And then over the page we go to page 10. And as we load that up, one thing I'm going to share with you is just one little feature about how we actually navigate. Because as you can see, there's more pages. So you can see there's like this little slide bar here. You're just going to slide that across. So that's page 10, again, just talking about the area. So a highlight key shot of the area itself. When we click to page 11, these are the steps to buying a property. So these are the 6 steps to actually buying a property. These are already pre-written. You may want to change or edit these to suit yourself, but these are pretty universal and will come in very handy. So what we know is people that are buying high-end properties love the process. They like the education. Even though most of these people are very savvy in their businesses, they may not buy properties every day of the week. They might only be buying a property every 7 to 10 years. So it's always handy to refresh the person actually on the steps. So it just takes them through from, you know, getting the property that they like sort of organized all the way through to sort of settlement and signing off a deal, okay? On to page 12, and we're on the home straight now. Again, a little bit of a summary for the buyer of what happens once their offer has been accepted. And then again, do they need to sell a property now that they're about to buy a property? And then the last couple of pages, 13, 14, and 15. And that is simply some recent sales that have happened in the area. So you have got some supporting evidence to let the buyers know what the property is worth, what it's worth, because you might have some comparable sales that help you justify and substantiate the property price, okay? Again, page 14 is pretty simple now, and realistically, it's just the finish and the close. It's the back page with, again, another hero photo, and then one of the last pages, and that is just the back page, your logo, the photo of the property, and your details. So there you have it, guys. This is what we call the exclusive property portfolio, exclusively in Jigglar and realistically designed for high-end properties. Again, using this document is going to help you 3 ways. 1, it's going to help you sell more properties. 2, it's going to help you be identified from prospective buyers that you are a brilliant agent, and that when they want to sell, that they will sell through you, because we all know today's buyer is tomorrow's seller. Introducing tools like this will put you well ahead of your competition. And then way number 3, you can actually take this as an example. You can take an example of this into a listing presentation with you and show your sellers how your property marketing is different to your competitors. So you can say, while my competitors are doing 1 and 2 page brochures, we are doing a 16-page brochure on your behalf. So there's 3 ways on how you can use this. With your buyers, again, with your buyers that are selling a property, and also with your future listings. The last thing that I want to share with you around this is you simply save the template, which we've already done. Then the last step is you want to download it. Now, this isn't a document that you would download in the office, because this is going to take a commercial printer to put this together for you. So you are definitely going to click PDF for commercial printing, and that's where you're going to download it, okay? So simply click save and download, and the system will actually download it, ready to go to the printers for you. The last step here is getting it printed. If you head to Jigglar /shop, we can actually print these on your behalf. Really exciting new feature that's been added to Jigglar to save you time, save you money, and a heap of conveniences. Not only do we help you design templates, now we can actually help you print the templates as well. And you can see here, it's 3 easy steps. Step 1, create the template which you want to actually print, which we've just done. Step 2, choose the size and finish. And then step 3, go in and fill in the form. So let me show you how easy this is. Step 2 is the 16-page booklet. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and select this option. So now we're on the home straight. We can select our quantities for printing. In this example, we may only want to print 50 of this, because again, this isn't a letterbox drop. This is realistically only going to the 50 buyers that could be inspecting this property. So we're going to click on the 50, and you can see the price there. The second thing we're going to do is pretty simple. We're going to upload the PDF, which I've saved to my desktop. And then the last thing you're going to do is add to cart, check out, and within 5 to 7 business days, this brochure is going to be delivered, ready for you to take to your open houses and ready for you to actually give to buyers. A commonly asked question as well is, well, how about if we only show 30 buyers the property? What should we do with the remaining 20? What I would suggest you do with the remaining 20, keep 4 or 5 so you can show them at future listing presentations. But then with the remaining 15 to 16, drop them to the neighbours surrounding that property with a little handwritten note to say, this is the type of marketing we do, and this is a property that we recently sold, and drop it to the neighbours in the surrounding area. So there you have it. One of the best templates in Jigglar. Can I suggest you get in, start editing this template, use it to win more listings, use it to get more properties sold. I've enjoyed making this video for you. Keep an eye out for the next video, as we have some more great new templates coming out very soon. Have a great day. List and sell. Bye for now.